If you like a variety of music, but you like to really get funky with it, with a little jazz, a little bass, like a musicianship happening, you're in the right place. Today, guys, I have the amazing Don Lott, recording artist and musician, along with his partner in crime, co-writer of his new album, New Strings Attached. Mr. Cedric here is joining. How you feeling?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Don Lott!
Appreciate it.
Great.
We here, man.
Getting better.
The album is here.
It's out. Yes.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
Appreciate
Oh my
it.
God, congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
Now I know that
That'll work.
Don and I, we go way back. Child, I had to swallow on that one because when I think of when I first started out in music, Don was actually one of the first amazing guitarists that I got a chance to be exposed to here in Houston. And I just want to say, man, you don't age. Like you like he does not age, and your gift has continued to blow me away. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm very blessed.
Yes.
God's been good. So.
Not to mention this guy. I got a chance to meet him almost about 7-8 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. But when I first met this guy, it was so many strings on his bass. I thought that they were like joking with me, because I looked back and I was like, okay, y'all, something's happening. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening. What's wrong with his bass? It sounds crazy. Like it's, first of all, man, 8 strings.
That one was a 7.
Oh, my bad. I missed one.
7.
Oh my gosh.
Way too many strings. It was a 7.
It was 7.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, it sounded
way
like 8.
too many.
I can say that was the first time I had got a chance to see someone play that many strings up close. So, with that being said, as y'all know, the album is musically inclined. You're gonna get so much from this album, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
You woke up this morning and the first thing you did was what?
Well, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, shaved,
Yeah.
made my drink shake,
Yeah.
breakfast shake, and took all my vitamins, read for scriptures, and then sit down and start practicing for tonight's show.
That's a consistent thing for you as a musician.
Always, yeah.
As a band in music, that's what you do.
Every day.
Ooh.
I shed 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes.
A day.
A day, every day. Monday through Friday, through Sunday, basically.
Okay.
Always.
Mr. Cedric and yourself, what's the morning for you like?
Morning for me, I usually wake up and usually I get woke up with a melody, which is crazy. And I usually just roll straight into my studio and try to lay down or download the melody that was given to me. And I usually try not to dare take credit for something that's God given. I feel like every day it's like I used to say I hear a melody or that's something. Well, now that I know that something is actually the Holy Spirit like whispering, or he sends a little teeny tiny angel. It's like right here.
The good one on the good side.
Yeah.
the one with the bass.
The bad one I usually thump off.
Like not this morning. Come on now.
Just not messing with it. But yeah, I usually just roll into the studio and just try to lay down whatever idea that is like right there in the morning. Because if I don't lay it down, it's going to be gone.
Wow. I love it. How did you guys actually meet?
Martini Blue.
Yeah.
2016.
I thought it was like 2015.
Maybe 14, 15.
Maybe.
Leonard's Place.
Yeah. Fountain.
Richmond. Yeah.
Good thing that this is a romance and not a real romance, because somebody be in trouble.
We were playing for Marcus Johnson, one of the great keyboard players out. Where is he from? Atlanta?
He's from Atlanta.
Atlanta. Awesome, good piano player. Well, anyway, we were just called in. I had no idea who he was.
Really?
So I walked in and I set up and everything, and then when we started playing the first song, I was like, man, who is this bass player? He is killer. I got to get his number, his name,
I told you.
everything. And I got to hire him, get him on some of my gigs. So it started there. It started right there. And we've been buddies. We've been networking, playing together.
Ever since.
Ever since. And that night was a miracle. That night he took several solos. I took 2 solos. Marcus. We had all good musicians on the set. It was, and I got recording. I got him recording in my phone right
to
now.
this very day.
This very
Come on now.
This very moment.
I need that recorded.
I will always have this video.
I need
this
that
video
recording.
is, oh my God.
Did you heard him say he needs that video?
I can, okay. I'll give it to you. But,
so wait a minute, you've been having the first time you ever met this gentleman play. You still got the video to this day.
To this day, I got that video, and I said I gotta have this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and then I got your number that night too, didn't I?
Yep.
You
got the number and the video. You know they were meant to work together, okay? I think that this is really good because being around musicians is so therapeutic. Because you can always go back to those first times, and you can always be like, "Man, do you remember this gig?" It's almost like sitting under the tree, right? Yeah. like I sit under the tree, tell stories.
Yeah.
I think that this is really good because it shows the authentic relationship that musicians really have, all through music.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you met in a club. Playing. You got his number. Listen, you got his number. You didn't know him. But here he go playing. Just blew you away. You got the video. He kept the receipts, y'all.
That's funny.
Yes.
And then here you are, years later. First album for yourself.
Completed. Yeah.
Third album for you. A full length album.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a banger now. You ready? Don Lott just retired. That's crazy.
19 years
How do you retire from your job and then release an album? That's when you say, you know what, I'm going to put in my 2 weeks. Give me a minute. I'll be back for y'all. Listen.
There we go.
With pay.
There we go.
Let me stop. I think that is so amazing. And I think the marketing behind it is even so much more better. But the story just makes it, I love it. Oh, no strings attached, y'all. That ain't the end of the interview. We still going. Now, let's talk about growing up. What was it like for you growing up?
Well, my dad was a preacher.
Wow.
And so
PK House, we got another one.
My mom, she would sing, Daddy would preach, and so Mom would sing after every sermon. So I grew up in the church singing. So junior high school, Cash McGartin came to our junior high school.
Okay.
And they did a concert. Conrad Johnson brought his band.
The legendary
Conrad Johnson.
Whoa.
Johnny Reason, big afro, green hollow body guitar, did the Sonny solo. When he did that solo, I ran down to the stage and sat on the stage and looked up at it. That's when I knew I wanted to play guitar. Johnny Reason inspired me. The angel just whooped all over me, my spirit.
But like, y'all, he got touch, he got the spirit, and he just like, when I grow up.
I went home, Daddy, I want a guitar. Daddy said, I want a guitar. I told him, so he went and bought me a red Lyle guitar.
Lyle
guitar.
Lyle!
Red.
That was my first bass. Red Lyle bass.
Yes. Crazy. A small box amp.
That's
with
crazy.
two knobs from the pawn shop.
Listen,
the pawn shop,
them the good ones too. Anything you get from the pawn shop that is music, it's probably gonna be the best.
He gave me that guitar, and it was a rap. I had Sonny, I had Santana, and then I had Jimi Hendrix. I grew up. I learned those solos.
What?
Mother's Finest was my first musical solo, and then I joined Worthing Stage Band. So when I graduated junior high school, then I went to Worthing, 10th grade, I joined Worthing Stage Band.
Come on.
So there I began to play with Sergeant Harold. He noticed I had some skills. And then Darryl would take me from the horn section, trombone horn section, bass player. Played bass and trombone.
Nice.
Trombone player.
Nice.
He taught me the chords, my chords. So we would go around gigging for $20, up and down 59, hole in the wall, smoke,
yeah,
cigarettes,
yeah,
everything. he taught me all my chords and nines. So I was basically learning from people, learning from other guitar players. He
By
was
ear.
By ear. And I would practice every day. Remember we had the recording box, and you can slow it down 45, 23, 33. You slow it down. I was on
the way here. I wasn't here yet, but
I was slow it down. Learn the melody.
Some of y'all was catching.
I was learning guitar melody solos from Jimi Hendrix and Santana, and I would play them at school.
I think this is so fire.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when I hear musicians play, unfortunately, I can tell if they playing by ear. I know that if they because it's some licks you just can't study.
Yeah, that's true.
Don got some licks you cannot study and learn if you try with your eyes closed. Done. You be killing it. That's why I'm so excited about this album.
Oh yeah. It's killing.
So basically, and I don't want to move too fast because I know that your father was also a very pillar. He was a real pillar of the community as well for the civil rights movement, as well as the churches as well. So if you don't mind, give us just a little bit of history about your father.
Dad was a preacher, minister, and he taught with he was a member of the NAACP. So him and Reverend Bill Lawson, Reverend Douglas, Holman Street Baptist Church, and Martin Luther King, they all took pictures, and they were part of the ACT, the Black Rights Civil Rights Movement.
Yes.
So they all were working together in the Civil Rights Movement.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can truly say I know that he's so proud of his son on this day. I mean, you are a legend in Houston. I mean, just in the South, man, just catch the man on stage. I'll tell you, it's Cedric.
Fireworks.
Now, fireworks. Now, Cedric, I know that you are you're a multi-diverse musician. We just ain't gonna stick to the bass. How many instruments do you play?
I just stick to the rhythm section.
Just the rhythm section.
I just stick to the rhythm because it's all relative.
Okay.
All of us musicians that grew up in church, we all know it's basically expected of you to play everything. And the opportunity's there, especially if you grew up in a small church.
Thanks.
My mama whooped me. She threatened to whoop me if I didn't play the drums. And I was like, I've never played the drums before in my life. The snare,
today.
like it was one of them Tuesday nights where like all the guys, the older guys, were playing away games at the school. So the drummers, they weren't there, and service had to go on. My mom was like, "Get on drums." I was like, "I don't play. You play on my couch at home. You play on my pots and pans.
Yes.
Oh, really?
You play on all my plastic stuff, and you done tore up everything. Get on them drums, and don't you mess up."
Oh,
I was like,
Okay.
magically, I was so cold that night. I was ice. I was
The
like,
Lord
where
touched
these
them
licks
tonight.
come from?
the
The
Lord.
fear of that stick.
That's it.
Or extension cord.
I'm telling you.
Or the bobby pin.
Whatever she could grab.
Or the skip. Pick one. Or the switch.
Oh my God! And with the leaves out.
Right, the narrow
Rip
one.
the leaves out.
You can hear it coming.
Yeah. It's got wind behind it.
We are sitting under the tree right now.
Oh my God.
So I think that again, that's another like gift that you just can't make up. Like it's a given talent because a majority of the instruments in the rhythm section it's on this album.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
So when we say that, give us an idea of what genre of music are we listening to, are we jamming to on the new album, New Strings Attached? What genre?
I would say jazz, contemporary jazz.
I love it.
Creative. He did the drums, bass, guitar, and piano. Awesome piano player. Awesome. As well as bass and drums. So
Wow.
it's gifted. God's gift.
What was the most difficult situation that you found yourselves in getting this album together?
Time.
Time. Come on now.
Yeah.
Because Don just retired, so
Yes.
trying to get two people that work full-time jobs, family, and most of the time I'd be getting off from work, coming from the Galleria out here to Spring Woodlands, so I wouldn't get here. And I felt so bad. Don, I'm 15 minutes away. And 15 minutes later, Don, I'm 15 minutes away.
That's Houston traffic for you. I'm on the way.
Don, I'm 3 hours away. That's my exit.
That's it. That's Houston traffic for you. Don't make the wrong turn.
You know, and Don be sitting in the parking lot. That's all right, I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
And I pull up, later on, and Don, hold on, let's just sit here. Let's finish the game.
Hey. But it was a good time.
Man, we had so much fun by the time we got in. So Don, when you look on the album, when the physical album cover comes out, I promised Miss Joanne, Don's wife, lovely wife. Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
I promised her that I would take nutritionist off of the record. But, I had her listed as nutrition, and that's actually a good story, a segue story behind Third Floor Surprise. One of the songs is titled Third Floor Surprise. Don showed up at like 9:30 at night, and I had just left church. And most of our sessions would start like at 9:30. So he shows up, and this time he's got this, I think it was a basket or some kind of a big sack, and he shows up. Here you go. I'm like, what? I open up is chili, provolone chili with I think it was baked fish and some and he laid it out. It was this gourmet meal that Miss Joanne cooked for us to wish us well in our studio session.
Oh,
it was incredible. So, and I was actually, it was, and that's probably why that studio session kind of tanked, because I got sleepy right after.
Like, all right, y'all, last key, here we go.
Yeah. But shameless plug for Don's health vitamins and drinks and stuff. He's got the XS. Energy drinks.
Yes.
B vitamins.
Very good.
Yeah,
yes.
That was the other surprise. He pulled that out. It was like, I was good.
Let's go.
All right. What?
Yeah.
So not only coming into a session will you get good music, you're going to get good healthy food as well, and a good healthy energy drink.
Yes.
After you eat. Come on now, listen. Listen, look, call me next time for the next project. I promise you. I'll be good.
Yeah.
You know,
We got 11 songs to do. Yeah. We wrote 24 songs. We wrote 23, 24. Yeah. We put out 13, so we still have 11 and 12 to do.
So there's another album coming.
We got 3 albums worth of material.
3 albums worth of material.
Yeah, we got.
Oh my gosh. What do you feel in this day and age? What do you feel that music is actually missing, especially the jazz scene right now? What do you feel that the jazz scene is kind of missing?
More contributions.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that's been done has already been done. And jazz then was contemporary jazz then by the people that were playing what I feel like God was wanting to hear at that time. Every generation has something new, and just like God's, He's the supreme creator, and He never runs out of ideas.
That's right.
Never.
And so jazz is literally missing the next new ideas.
I love it. I love it. What do you feel that this album is going to bring to the scene?
It's more diversity, more flavor, more color, more variety. Because there's something in those 13 songs we did, everybody's gonna like.
Nice.
I mean, Black Cadillac, D's Cadillac. It's like
now I was gonna ask about the Cadillac song. Now,
you just put that song on.
What's the name of that song again?
It should be D's Blue Cadillac now.
Well, I got Blue Cadillac now. Yeah, I traded it in.
He pulled up right there. Where you at? He's like, I'm right here.
So is the name of the song Black Cadillac?
Is it Black?
D's Black Cadillac. It should be
Black
D's Blue Cadillac now.
Black Cadillac.
Yeah, I traded it. Yeah.
I didn't even know it was him. He was like, I just pulled up. Where you at? I'm in the Blue Cadillac.
The blue one, yeah.
Oh, I get it. I like it. You do got a Cadillac. is so funny. I love
Wow.
it. I love it.
It's so cool.
I think flavor is definitely something that we definitely should be looking for in this album, especially with so many hits. Now, when we're talking about people that you look up to and who you've been influenced by musically, are there any artists particularly right now that you want to work with right now?
Oh, wow, I love to work with Norman Brown.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, legend.
Norman.
How about you?
You know, that's a loaded question.
Ooh,
I think one of my favorite artists right now, who's kind of a hero, I would love to work with Julian Vaughn, Pat Trivet, and Chuck Smith. They're all bass players. I grew up with Julian. Pat had already, matter of fact, Julian and I, his father was my first lady's brother. And so, in Kansas, Missouri, that's considered out of town. In Houston, it's just across town.
Okay.
But so I would, one of these days, I'd love to work with Julian, just to throw some stuff at him and just let him just do his thing. It's like just brother to brother, just work with him. Pat Trivet, man, the dude, he had already mastered bass when I picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like that big brother, and I had just bought a brand new, it wasn't brand new, it was new to me. I had I had got a great deal on an Alembic bass. Anybody, bass players know what I'm talking about. 6-string, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just happy to have, a good instrument. And Pat picked up my bass, and he's like, oh yeah, well it does this, and just the whole thing just caught on fire, and I just was like, that's disrespectful. He's like, you want it? I was like, no man, you got like awesome juice all over it. I don't want
like, no, never mind.
my instrument back. And from that day forth, I was like, that just inspired me just to go into the. And he's still, he lives in Houston, so anybody that's Houston based, you got to check out the Houston scene musicians. But he's got all kinds of music. And then Chuck Smith, who's my hero, who's probably the reason why I play the way I do. Chuck Smith, Houston. He plays 6-string bass and piccolo bass and guitar too, and just an incredible. He's one of those guys that grounded me from the beginning. He didn't really care about the music. He wanted you to be a solid man,
right?
Man of God, and make sure that you go to work and take care of yourself and you just have fun with music.
There you go.
So. And then that kind of led me back to, this is kind of a warm question, but the people that I wanted to work with, I actually have. Because I worked with Dominique, and then, it's like, okay.
Violinist.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's
Amazing.
like, yeah, man, we need to do a project together. I was like, hey, man, come over. Let's
Don't wait.
And we all started working at the same time.
Nice.
And I had to call Don, like, he's on a time frame. We got to press pause, and we got to get his stuff done. As soon as his stuff was done, I was like, come on, Don, let's get your stuff done.
That's it.
Which kind of goes back to your earlier question about when we met. So Don's got a guitar about the same color as this wall. I'm sorry, we're in London, everybody.
We're in London, guys.
We're in London. The bird should be flying by right here.
I cannot wait. Cedric is crazy, y'all. He is literally crazy.
But I met Don. You were playing your Carvin, which is another side story. Carvin Caravan is based off of his guitar.
Yeah.
Because when he took a solo on that song, or when he pulled out the guitar, I was like, is that the Carvin? What's that? He's like, oh, this is Carvin. So he's like, everybody get on the Carvin Caravan, if you will. Yeah. So he started playing this chord change, and that's how the song came about. We just
wow.
Yeah. But when we first met, Don took this ridiculous guitar solo, I mean, I was like, come on. Oh, I'm playing bass, my bad. And after he played, I was like, that's how I want to solo on bass.
Wow.
You know, and so Speed Ahead is like, I wasn't really even recording then, but then when I started getting into stuff, it's like, I want to record with Dominique and I want to record with them. So to answer your question, I've already worked with people that I want to work with and want to continue to.
Well, I think that is a beautiful, amazing story. It says a lot about this album. New Strings Attached, y'all. It's out right now, and I think the best thing about it is you're getting a behind the scene, like the making of what it was all good food, good nutrition, good energy, a lot of licks. I mean, and great musicianship. I think that makes a great album as well, having great musicianship. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Touring. Maybe a gig in London. Maybe we'll stop off in France.
Stop
back
by
home.
France.
Retired? Maybe?
I'm retired. Yeah.
Like this.
I'm already retired.
Like, what? Wait a minute. Retired. Wait a minute.
We go to Spain.
We just did that.
I have a daughter in Belgium. I would love to do a concert in Belgium.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And her 2 boys, so we can get over there and play, come home back.
Yeah.
Dallas. I got so many buddies in Austin.
So you ready to put on? You
Austin.
ready to get this tour on the road?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. So we're going to be on the lookout for that. I know that Team makes a very,
Yeah, we got to get the sales, the music sales up. So get the project up so we can get booked and grow.
We're going to need y'all to stream this music. Go purchase the album, Apple, Spotify. Also,
yes.
And then it's also playing right here on Iconix Radio. So you can also request his music right here on Iconix Radio. New Strings Attached, guys. I guess we're about to get ready to get up out of here. But before we go, because I know that they have a show and other things to do. So, guys, wait a minute. Where can people find you and support your music?
We're on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Yep. Basically all the major social media platforms.
Yeah.
I love it.
We can also go to www.citywiefunk.com, which is another band I actually manage, and I have Michaela and these 2 already playing with me. So you can go to their website as well and catch all our dates, upcoming dates.
You never know, guys. You never know where you might see me. I'll be in these streets. Guys. All right, we're going to play a quick little game before we get up out of here, guys. Are y'all ready to play a game? Are you ready to play a game?
Okay. Yeah.
You pull out the dominoes and the baby
Listen,
powder.
I ain't got the Okay, we're going to be safe, guys.
Okay.
All right. So, the name of this game is Name That Tune.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. All right. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Oh, that's Biggie.
Was it Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Are y'all
Dogg.
sure? Because I was about to name some other ones, but I just wanted to see if that's your final answer.
No, wasn't that Biggie Smalls?
I'm a church kid, y'all.
That's what you said.
No. Wait a minute.
I think that was Snoop Dogg.
Was that Timothy Wright or James Moore?
Was it Jay-Z? You think it was Jay-Z maybe?
I think it was Kirk
He
Franklin.
gonna pull out the phone, child.
Check it.
Listen.
Can I call
It was Snoop Dogg, y'all. I give it to you. It was Snoop Dogg.
It was Snoop Dogg.
I ain't gonna let you fight for it. You got it.
I got that one.
All right.
Okay.
Now, since he got the cell phone,
Okay.
you used to call me on my cell phone.
Oh.
Late
That's
night when
easy.
you need my love.
Him or me? Him.
It's team effort for y'all right now.
Fred Hammond? No.
Boy.
You know, he
Drake.
Thank you. Look,
Drake.
this is secular music.
Secular.
It was definitely Drake. Thank you.
Drake.
It was on Fred Hammond's Secular, the double set.
Oh my God, y'all, Cedric is acting up today. Okay, now.
I'm going down in flames.
look, I don't dance now. I make money moves. Was that Cardi B? Was it Little Kim? Or was it Megan Thee Stallion? Look now, I don't dance. I make money moves.
Kim. I would say Lil Kim.
I'm going to go with Megan.
That sounds like a rap. I'm going to go with Kim.
You going to go with Kim or you going to go with Megan?
I'm going with Megan.
Is that your final answer?
That's it.
My final answer is
that's it.
whatever the right answer is. My final answer.
Final answer. All right, guys. It is definitely Cardi B, y'all. I make money moves. Hey, okay, y'all.
Well, look, I don't dance now. I make money moves.
Y'all, that was so funny. Oh my God. We're going viral on this one, I promise. No, listen. Listen, guys, I just want to say it's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. Jazz music sensations, guys, like amazing instrumental representation on this album. I have witnessed these guys myself in person live. It's crazy. But this album is going to speak volumes and it's going to open many doors. Get ready for the tour coming to a state or country near you. Done, I said so. We're here at Iconix Radio, guys. Are there any final words you want to let the listeners know before we get ready to get up out of here? What you got?
Download our music. Spotify, iTunes, Apple. Download it. You will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Go for a long drive.
Yes.
And just sit back and enjoy. And then stop at Buc-ee's and get refill. But you can get a refill for like 90.
Yes.
And just sit back and enjoy. And then stop at Buc-ee's and get refill. But you can get a refill for like 99 cents on any size. Shameless plug for Buc-ee's. Fill up the tank.
Fill up the tank.
And then play the album again going back home.
Come on. Yeah. And I will tell you,
it's that good.
Go on YouTube, get the little layout of the fireplace, or if you got a fireplace, light it up, and play the album, get you a glass of wine, and enjoy yourself. When I say I'm so proud, the album is amazing, guys. Congratulations. Guys, without any further ado, New Strings Attached is out right now all over the world, all streaming platforms. Download it now. And then also, if you like listening to Iconix Radio, you hear Done Lott, Cedric, give us a highlight, okay? Repeat, replay, and then do it again. New Strings Attached, guys. I'm your girl, Rosii, here with Done Lott and the one and only Mr. Cedric, the crazy one, guys. We are out of here. Guys, say bye.
Bye-bye. Love you. Thank you.